One of the highlights of our ministry this year has been seeing K-Life become a place of acceptance and trust for one of our students. This student started coming to K-Life, and for several months they were really closed, really reserved, and didn't want to open up for some reason. We didn't know what that was until after several months of her attending K-Lifes and her getting plugged into my wife's small group. She got up one night and said, I'd like to share something, and just asked for prayer about something. And it turned out that her family was in the ministry, and they had, for one reason or another, moved from church to church, several different churches in the past months. And she had been so hurt by so many of the youth groups that she had been involved in, and just the constant uprooting that her family had gone through. And she said, K-Life is a place where I've found acceptance, and I haven't had to be reserved, and I haven't been hurt or anything like that. And I just want you to pray for my family, because we're just going through such a hard time, and you all mean a lot to me. And that was really cool. But one of the coolest things that my wife and I got to experience was getting invited to a Christmas party at their house. We weren't sure if we could go, but we're really thankful that we were able to. And when we went to that Christmas party, we got to sit down with this girl's parents and hear it from their side of the story. And her parents told us about how this had been such a hard time for their family, but especially for their daughter, and that this constant moving and uprooting had really caused her to be upset at God and not trust anyone, especially people in ministry. And how K-Life had been a place where she could come, she could feel comfortable, she could connect, and it was a place of acceptance. And how K-Life had really, in the past 6 months, in their words, just been a godsend and something that really helped their daughter through this rough time. And it was so neat to hear it from both sides, from this girl and from her parents, and just hear the appreciation of what God had done and God had used K-Life to do in this girl's life and in her family's life.